So probably the first time that I've ever seen in KOA, me personally, I don't know if it's ever happened before, but KOA have actually linked up two different events at the same time that have the same task. What am I talking about? Well, at the moment we have the Festival Shop event and we have the Gold event both live. And for the first time, as I say, ever that I've noticed, we have the same task: spend stamina or kill monsters and barbarians. So today I'm going to show you tips and tricks on how to maximize out on your stamina, how to get the most stamina the quickest you possibly can, as well as an advanced trick that you can utilize for when you can't be at your phone the whole day long, or you can't be at the computer the whole day long, that you are still going to be able to get the best points you possibly can in today's event. Let's go and have a look together. Hey guys, Pokemon here, bringing you another learning corner slash event video. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the fact that we have both events live, the Kill Monsters and Barbarian Rallies in the Gold event, and we have the Spend Stamina Points in the Festival Shop event, both live at the same time. Hooray! And today I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks of how you can maximize out on your stamina and stamina recovery and things you might not have known, as well as an advanced trick that is going to help you at the end of the day to get the best rewards you can out of this game. Right, let's go and have a look. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to switch over to the main game. Okay. And as you can see, I'm sitting with 128 out of 100 stamina points. And you might be asking yourself, how is that possible when there's a maximum of 100? Well, I'm going to show you exactly. One thing that this game doesn't show you, that nobody actually really tells you, is that if you do go beyond your 100 cap through items or through refunds and things like that, it actually gives it to you as an add-on to what you've already got. So we're sitting on currently 128 out of 100 because we have utilized an ability that I'm going to show you just now, or we have utilized some of these small Lord stamina. If I utilize one of these or two of these, for example, and I go back here, it does still add it even beyond the 100 limit cap. So it's going to go now to 148. Now that 148 is usable right now, but because I'm over 100, the game will stop creating more stamina for me. And I want to use as much stamina as I can today and maximize out on these rewards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few things. One of which is this. It's not secret because a lot of people know about it, but there is a special way that you can do stamina spending in the game, that you can recover it and you can maximize out by getting up to 200 stamina in a 5-hour period. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how that works, but before we get into that, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to increase your stamina recovery on the ongoing basis, sort of a passive in the background thing happening. The first thing to take note of is in heroes. This hero here, Sir Gerus. You really want to make sure you've got Sir Gerus and you've got him all the way up to 4 stars and his second skill maxed out to level 40. Because his second skill says when you appoint this hero, Lord's stamina recovery is increased by 11%. That 11% actually makes a very big difference in this game. That 11% adds to any other benefits that you already have through your talent points, through your research and things like that. And it's going to help you to, as quickly as possible, get more stamina to do more barbarian rallies or monsters. Right, so you want to get this Sir Gerus all the way up as quickly as you can to make sure that he's to 4 stars and his second skill is unlocked and maxed out. The next thing you want to do is, let's go and have a look at talent points. Now, in talent points, usually my points are between economy and war. But when it comes to the events such as today, I will actually switch out my points to a stamina recovery based profile. Now, what that basically is it's going to be allowing me to obtain stamina recovery 1, and right at the end, stamina recovery 2. Those two abilities are going to increase the amount of stamina that I gain on a second by second basis, or it's going to increase the speed at which I gain stamina. Right, the other thing that you want also in balance is this ability here called Monster Stamina. And if you click on that, it tells you reduces stamina consumption when attacking monsters by 20% for a period of 10 minutes with a 24-hour cooldown. Now, what does that mean exactly? Effectively, when you're attacking a monster, for example, that's level 40, you're going to require 20 stamina points. If you activate this ability, it's going to reduce that by 20%, and that takes those 20 points down to 16 points, 16 stamina points. So when your stamina is full at 100, you would normally be able to do 5 marches, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. But because it's costing you 16 points instead of 20, you're saving 4 points per march. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That means I'm saving 20 points, which just coincidentally is enough to do another march or another barbarian rally. So for every 5 marches, you're actually getting a 6th one free by utilizing this ability. Now, you don't want to utilize this ability just willy-nilly. You want to use this every single day if you can, because you're going to maximize out on your rewards and that sort of thing from hunting down monsters and your resources. But on today's events in particular, or if you want to do, you can actually do this anytime you want, any day of the week. If you're going to be away from the computer, but you have access intermittent and things like that, you can do this, this tip and trick that I'm going to show you now as well. And that's when you're going to utilize this at the end of doing this advanced trick. Right. So we'll get to that advanced trick now. So what you want is you want this ability, and you want to make sure you got stamina recovery 1 and that you've got stamina recovery 2 ready and activated. You also want to make sure you've got Sir Gerris appointed, and those are going to be some of the biggest contributors towards your stamina recovery. Now, let me actually show you the difference. I'm currently sitting at 1 stamina per 192 seconds. Now, if I go to Heroes and I'm going to switch out Sir Gerris to Yvain, now we go back and have a look. It's 1 stamina every 204 seconds. So we've lost effectively 12 seconds per stamina point. Now if I go to my talents, and we're going to reset this one again, and now we've got nothing activated. Okay, let's go and have a look at the difference. 1 in 238 seconds. That's 46 seconds that I have just added to each stamina point. So if I wanted to recover my 100 stamina points, it's going to be 100 times 238 seconds versus 100 times 192 seconds. Or 48 times 100, so it's 4,800 seconds that I am saving per recovery process. So it's going to save you a bit of time at the end of the day. The advanced trick, though, that I'm going to show you at the end of this video is where your real benefit comes from it, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to talent points, and we're just going to maximize this out because I want to have the maximum capacity that I can for gaining stamina. And then I'm going to show you how that advanced trick works and why it works so well. And again, you can do this advanced trick every single day if you want. You can do this only when you're doing, for example, the gold events and things like that. But if you do this, if you get into the habit of doing this every single day, you're going to end up getting more resources, more rewards, more Philosopher's Stones, more pretty much everything that you would be able to get from your monsters or barbarian rallies. Now, bear in mind the fact that you can only do 5 to 6 marches at a time. Some people 3, for example, marches. So rallies are a bit trickier to do. If you've got a very active alliance, you can still get away with some of it. But what we're going to show you now with this advanced trick is mostly for hunting down monsters. Right, so there we go. We got our way back up to stamina recovery 2. We're just going to close this for now. Heroes. We're going to reappoint Sir Gerris. And we're going to go back here. and we're back to 192 per one stamina per 192 seconds. So that's perfect, right? So now I'm going to show you that advanced trick. This only works when you have maximum stamina of 100 or higher. Okay, 100 is obviously where your ideal point is. But as I mentioned to you earlier, whenever you use an item or a refund, your stamina is allowed to go past that 100 mark. While it is past that 100 mark, you will no longer gain stamina until you go lower than that 100 mark, but you can go past that 100 mark. So what we're actually going to do is um, we're going to pretend that we're going to be doing rallies. By doing this, the game's automatically going to take away stamina for those rallies, and when I cancel a rally, it will give it back. But we need to make sure that this happens over a period of time so that I'm going to maximize out on my stamina. I'm going to show you exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to search, and it doesn't matter what size of the barbarian camp we actually search for because we're making fake rallies here. So we're going to click on this one. We're going to select this. We're going to select 1 hour for our rally. And we're going to march. Then we're going to search for the next one because you cannot send 2 marches to the same barbarian camp. So we're going to search for the next one that we can. There it is. We're going to rally again, set it for 1 hour, set and march. And I'll explain to you exactly why very shortly. Search for the next one. We're going to click on there. We're going to rally 1 hour, set, march. Then we're going to look for the fourth one. There it is. Again, doesn't matter which one you're utilizing because we're not actually going to let the rally go through. March. I'm going to go to the next one. Select whichever one we come across first. There it is. Select 1 hour, set, and march. Right. So now, as you can see, we've got 5 marches set to go out in 1 hour's time. Now, if we go look at our stamina, now we are below 100. So what happens is we're starting to regenerate our stamina. Now, we're on 148 at the moment, and in just over 3 minutes, we will be on 148. We're on 48 at the moment, and in just over 3 minutes, we will be on a full, get an extra stamina, will be on 49. Now, I had recorded this previously, but I had an issue with the microphone. So the resolution to this is going to be coming, which is actually pre-recorded about 20 minutes ago. And I'm going to add it to this video here. But it's going to show you what happens when you actually do fulfill the second portion of this advanced trick. Now, the big thing at the end of the day is once you do this enough times, and you'll see with the evidence about to show you shortly, you'll have the ability to gain every 5 hours roughly 200 stamina points, or get your stamina points up to 200 as opposed to 100. So we're going to get to 200 points. We'll then activate that ability that's going to allow us to do 12 marches as opposed to 10 marches. But I'll be back shortly to show you exactly how that works. Right, and just like that, we are back. The hour is about to be up. As you can see, we have gone from 9 stamina to 27, and we are about to cancel these 5 rallies, and we will gain back that 100 stamina and push us to 127. We will immediately redo this again to build up that stamina all over again. So let's go here, and we're going to, first of all, dismiss the first one and say yes. I'm going to come here. I'm going to dismiss the second one. We're going to say yes. As you can see, we are gaining back that stamina that we spent. We're on 67 now. We are going to go to this one. And we are going to dismiss this one. Yes. That puts us on to 87. Now, technically, we can only hold 13 more stamina. But because we're doing it this way, when we say dismiss this one, you will see it actually pushes us to 107. Now, when we dismiss this last one, we're going to be pushed to 126. There we go, all cancelled, and we are 127. Now we're going to do that all over again. And we're going to start with the one we got right here, might as well. Rally, 1 hour, set, and march. Then we're going to search for one bigger. There, rally, 1 hour, set, and march. Search for one bigger. Click there. Rally, set, and march. We're going to search for one bigger. Can't find anything there. Okay, one bigger than that. Go there. Rally, set, march. Now, because we missed one, we're going to have to go down a size. So let's see. Did we do the 27? I'm not sure if we did this one. Rally. We've already launched a rally there. Okay, so we've already launched on that 27. So let's go for a 24. And we're going to click there. We're going to say rally. 1 hour, set, march. You can see here on the side, everything's set to 1 hour. And once again, I will start my timer. And I'm going to set it to 56 minutes. And I will start the timer. And I will be back again in 56 minutes to see how this turns out. And we'll once again gain back that stamina that we would have not been able to have if we weren't actually sitting here playing the game. That's basically how it works, guys. Once we've done that, we will gather our 200 stamina. And from that 200 stamina, we will at that point activate this ability here so that we can get the 20% reduction, and we'll be able to do 12 monsters as opposed to 10 monsters. Maximizing out on both the festival shop event for the day as well as the gold event at kill monsters for the day. Right, so that's effectively how it works, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope there was something here that was new to you, or maybe you've heard of this before, but you haven't actually seen it in action, and you were a bit confused about it. Now you've seen it. Please, guys, if you liked it, please hit the like button. It helps me out tremendously. And drop your comments down below. I'll make sure I get back to them as soon as I possibly can. If you want to be notified of any new videos that I upload or whenever I go live and things like that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. It helps me out tremendously, and it helps this channel grow, and it helps us with the YouTube algorithms and that sort of thing. Otherwise, guys, until the next video, be good, be well, be safe. Bye.